Between Plays. It's the journey and what you do between where you are and where you want to be. Research, prepare, plan, and execute your strategy. Do your DD and stay strong in visualizing and achieving your goals. Our strategy is unique since 2020. An original concept imitated, never duplicated. Real conversations with media influencers, educational and expert speakers, analysts and consultants. Between Plays, bridging the gap between companies and investors.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Between Plays Stock Market Strategies. And once again, we have with us CEO Martin Kepman of Manganese X Energy Corp. How you doing, Martin?
Hi, Albert. Really happy to be back again today on Between Plays, and very excited to even enhance our story because as the months go by, we're really progressing and really escalating to great levels.
You know, Martin, it's been a while, and the thing is that what's really great about the situation is that things have been advancing.
We're very excited. We put a lot of money into the pilot project. We're very, very confident that we're going to be able to produce these high purity manganese EV cathode compliant materials. But as you probably know, the EV cathode is 40 to 60% of the battery cost of the battery. And by utilizing manganese in more of a chemistry, it really, really reduces the cost of the battery. So we're very excited because we've got one of the foremost experts doing the pilot project in Richmond, British Columbia, called Chemetco Research, and they're on their way to have it completed by the end of March, beginning of April, and we've got a lot of interested parties right now wanting to test and pre-qualify our high purity manganese sulfate. So we're very excited. It's really progressing.
Yeah, but that's what's exciting about this. And a lot of people are, I think, missing out on the story because manganese is one of those battery chemistries and the minerals that's needed in order to move us into the future. And there's a lot of excitement from some of your shareholders from Germany because we're hearing things like that there is conversations going on. I mean, I know you might not be able to tell us too much about that. You got a big smile on your face. But the thing is that what can you tell us?
We have various NDAs. I have to be careful with very large EV makers and OEMs. And as they say, they're from Missouri. Show me if you can produce this high purity manganese sulfate on a large scale. We have a patent pending technology that reduces the cost of producing the high purity manganese. And we're very proud to say we're one of the most efficient manufacturers in this area and cost effective. Like our costing is extremely advantageous in the production area. And they're all willing and ready to go to test the high purity because the whole interesting part about it is that a lot of these EV makers are coming to Ontario and Quebec, and they're opening up these parks. And I don't want to get involved with too many of these, but they're Stellantis and Volkswagen, Umicore, all these are coming to Ontario and Quebec. And LG now has just come out with something saying that they really want to start purchasing and making offtake deals on these strategic materials, you know. So there's a lot of things going on. So they're trying to now secure all these, they're called primary materials, okay?
Yeah.
These are the different nickel, manganese, and cobalt, these type of materials. So we're getting a lot of interest, and they're just saying, now prove that you can do it on a larger scale, which we're very confident we can. And prove that it's going to be consistent and it's going to meet the EV requirements, compliant requirements, which we feel we've already achieved that area. So
Absolutely.
we're very excited.
Oh, of course. And the thing is, when you're talking about the nickel, manganese, cobalt. We all, know from research, manganese in, cobalt out, right? So we're taking up more of the space inside of these things, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that's very important for the people to understand, is that we're just going to need a ton more manganese in the future when we look at these NMCs, because of the fact that of the greater amount of mineral that you're going to be taking up in that space.
The amazing part about this is that we're situated in Woodstock, New Brunswick.
On top of it all,
we're strategically located. We have all the amenities. And basically, like in North America, which I call Canada, United States, because there's many more countries in North America,
true,
that we're the closest to going into production, and we can satisfy this North American supply chain, which is extremely, extremely exciting, So when all these makers move into Canada and the United States and Windsor, Windsor and all that,
yeah,
they're going to need our product.
Absolutely.
And we're very, very confident we can supply them. So
well, you know what? You know what, Martin? If you have a few pictures that you want to send me of the drilling area, I will put them up over here so that people can visualize just how far you guys have come. And are we still on for being the first publicly traded North American manganese company?
That's our mission, and we're still striving towards that and achieving the milestones that are necessary to become the first publicly traded company, both in Canada and the United States, to commercialize high purity manganese for the EV compliant battery industry. For sure, we're moving on. And if you take a look, we're achieving our goals and our milestones at all times, and we'll continue striving to go there.
Well, you know what? I truly believe that, because as I said, I've seen those pictures. And you guys, from what Matt's telling me, it's nonstop. So, Martin, thank you so much for being on Betweenplays Stock Market Strategies. And I hope to see you back here in the future.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Hope to see you again. Thanks.
All right. See you, Martin.
Betweenplays. It's the journey and what you do between where you are and where you want to be. Research, prepare, plan, and execute your strategy. Do your DD and stay strong in visualizing and achieving your goals. Our strategy is unique since 2020. An original concept imitated, never duplicated. Real conversations with media influencers, educational and expert speakers, analysts and consultants. Betweenplays, bridging the gap between companies and investors.